Welcome to the Traitors. Hello, and welcome to my reaction video for the Traitors UK Season 3, Episode 11. The penultimate episode of the Traitors. I can't wait to get into this. Excuse the same shirt. I'm actually recording these back to back because I didn't get a chance to watch Episode 10 yesterday. So I'm doing a double dose stream in a few minutes after recording this intro, and that will encompass watching yesterday's episode, which is episode 10, and today's episode 11, back to back, and yeah, seeing what I make of it. So link in the description to my Twitch if you'd like to come and hang out sometime. We react to stuff, we play games, it's all good fun. And if you would like to get these videos early and or get the uncut version of these reactions with absolutely no, well, not no editing, because I have to edit it so it gets past YouTube ID, but no like cutting about in bits of the video, just start to finish, my full uncut reaction. Patreon is where you want to go, link in the description, $5 US or your local equivalent per calendar month. But without further ado, let's just jump right into the reaction, shall we?
Previously, Traitors murdered their next victim.
You have been murdered.
Get back, Joe! I like Joe, actually. Even though he was nasty to Alexander.
If I can get Freddie to murder Leanne...
Is either Charlotte or Leanne going to come out about their secret?
So evil.
I want to know that.
This is the Traitors.
Because there's kind of no point in them all having a secret if it doesn't create some drama, right? It's showing the gun in Act 1 to not fire it in Act 3.
We should lock in Leanne.
That's locking me out.
Poor Freddy.
I'm like, goodbye, Mina. Hello, Freddie. But actually, goodbye, Freddie. And I feel quite proud of myself.
We need Charlotte for Clock Tower. I was thinking, like, because Ivan was always my pick from Season 1, and we got him. And I never really pursued anyone from Season 2. Charlotte is the one that we need to play with from Season 3, 100%. Yeah, I knew Freddie was going to be in. Right, so they're going to walk through the door in the order Alexander, Leanne, for Freddy's face.
Oh my god. Oh.
Leanne came first, and Freddy said, oh my god, before he saw Alexander, I think, there.
Oh,
That's confusing. Does that mean there's been a recruitment? What's happened? What does your face say?
I was absolutely shocked when Leanne entered through the door at breakfast. I was completely bamboozled. It's just
His
so
face.
awkward. I just thought, don't be too like obvious that you knew that she was murdered. Because
Yeah, you're doing a great job, Freddy.
What happened?
Why is she just not
It
answering?
means someone tried to murder me.
Someone tried to murder you?
Yes.
What? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I mean, Jake was not very convincing there, and he was genuinely surprised. Wait.
you can't murder me. A shield.
Oh, she gets told! I think this might be the first time anyone's ever actually hit someone with a shield.
I haven't been murdered. Not a chance.
This might be the first time we've ever actually got to see it.
If someone tries to murder me, it's either Freddie or Alexander. They're the only two who didn't know that I had a shield.
Hook, line, and sinker. It's fair, though. That's a fair assumption to make.
3 people knew I had a shield. Charlotte, Jake, and Frankie.
Oh, Freddy.
Leanne's got a shield. I'm obviously mortified. Obviously, Charlotte already knew this. She threw Mina under the bus, and now she's trying to throw me under the bus. Well, Charlotte, I can spin a story when I want to.
Oh, come on, Freddy.
Did you know she had a shield?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Mina told me that you had a shield.
Mina didn't know.
Mina was, well, someone must have told Mina, because Mina told me.
I'm an idiot. What do you mean Mina told me? Of course Mina didn't tell me. It's such a bad lie. It's actually awful. Like, I'm not cut out for this traitor life.
Freddie, if you've done this to me, I swear to actual God, I literally will not be with you.
I promise.
Why did Freddy pick Mina?
He keeps giving me these looks like, like that. You could also pretend to be murdered.
Leanne claims to the group
Ooh.
that someone had attempted
Oh,
to
Frankie!
murder her. However, it's relatively transparent that Leanne is lying, that she's trying to pin it on me, and that she's recruited a traitor instead.
Oh my god.
Players.
Players!
Pull me down. Question.
Tell me what you think about me.
Have you made wonderful memories here?
Yeah.
That's good.
It's a memory
That's the
test.
admission.
It's a memory test. It's going to be questions like how many people voted for
If you've tried to murder me,
X person.
if you've tried to murder me, or if one of you three has,
To like cover their own
to
back.
put it on you two.
Be a smart play from the traitor as well.
He has every right to like double cross me.
Come on, Freddie! Come on, Freddie! I like Charlotte, don't get me wrong, but Charlotte's not one of my peeps. Like, not one of my people that I really want to do well. That's Alexander, Frankie, Freddie. Then Jake, now that Jake's safe from murder, I'm Team Jake. I just didn't think it was
how convenient.
viable.
How convenient is it that the one person that told him isn't here? Why would Mina tell Freddie anyway? It makes no sense.
Tell Mina.
I don't think Freddie knew.
Jake's onto him. Charlotte's so glad Alexander's there.
Can't believe that.
I just sat there.
And murder at the same time.
What you can do is lie and recruit.
Oh, you think Leanne is making it up?
Well, you have to make your own mind up on that.
God.
I love that Alexander doesn't try and convince anyone of anything. He just presents his thoughts.
That's quite clever.
Has that not occurred to you? Why was it surprising to you?
Well, because it's like hearing it literally spelt out.
Because when you said, okay, fine.
It's like, it's really clever.
I don't know. What makes you think it's not?
Well, because I think we have to think of all the options.
Yeah. But what makes you think it's not?
Nothing. Nothing makes me think it's not, but nothing makes me think it's one thing more than the other.
Oh, okay.
Like, but I think at this point.
Oh, Alexander's onto her.
That is.
Cue diary room. Alexander.
Policy.
Yeah. Huge.
So it's very clever and definite option on table. Other option is, I know that you guys weren't in the conversation yesterday when Leanne said to share the shield.
Yeah.
Well, what if
Yeah.
you just chose Leanne and actually you
Yeah.
got it?
Absolutely right.
It could be one of you three that knew. That's a possibility.
Oh, this is spicy!
I don't think it matters.
I think this is my favourite season.
Didn't. I think it's irrelevant.
Of all traitors that I've watched.
You're doing lots of nods to me today. Don't like it.
I love Alexander.
Who do you think was recruited?
Who was recruited?
I thought the same.
Oh! Team Freddie and Alexander, let's go! I mean, I know both of them can't win, but I'm here for this team. Let's go.
Alexander is behaving erratically.
No, he's not.
like-
How are you going to sell anyone on that?
I'm exaggerating. He was just sat like this in the library like this. He was just being really odd. He was really pushing the narrative about you making it up. As in, you got the shield, you then pretends to be murdered.
Oh, this is... I have no idea what's going to happen here.
Alexander or Freddie did not know about the shield. If they were deciding between the three of us of who to murder, they could have literally just chosen you.
Where's Jake? She's having a poo or something. The editing's phenomenal. We all know they're not sat there in silence for that
Did you see, like, she was,
awkward
like,
amount of
she was smiling
time.
at Leanne, and I think she was saying it.
Even smile.
And I think she almost assumed that you told me, like almost like you would have told me because we're like really good friends.
So maybe she was trying to
But then
dig
why was
to find
Mina-
out.
Who had,
Had the shield.
Because
And I was like,
digging.
she was
In
like,
case she
oh,
was still
she was
there
like, oh,
last
like,
night.
did you see her smile? I think she has a shield. And I was like,
So she was
okay.
maybe trying to dig.
And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I've just got to keep hammering on the Mina lie and be like, why would I lie about it? I'm just gonna kind of go dumb. But I'll just keep looking at Leanne being like, I would never murder you.
Alexander thinks that it's just been a recruitment.
They can't have been in recruitment. They tried to murder me.
Right, so you say yes.
So it happened.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'm telling you now.
Here comes
it's not
Leanne.
been in recruitment. They tried to murder me.
Here comes Leanne.
Okay. I don't know what else to say because I don't agree.
Oh, is Alexander going to go? Oh, come on, guys. Oh, there's Jake.
Alexander said something as well, which I didn't really know anything about. He said he thinks that maybe Charlotte's been recruited throughout this. And I was like,
I'd be shocked.
I'd be shocked as well.
I'd be shocked if it's
I'd be
Charlotte.
like
Yeah.
heartbroken.
I
Nope.
don't see it.
That didn't work, did it, Freddie?
I'm screwed.
Poor Freddie.
Hi.
Hi.
Today, we will revisit some of the missions.
Only girls
you
are allowed
have
hats, I
done,
see.
But you will face 3 new challenges. Whoever banks the most gold individually will gain a power more valuable than we have ever seen. They will become the seer.
Yeah.
The what?
Called it.
The seer
Someone else called it, but
has the
I
power
passed it on.
to know one other player's true identity.
Wow.
The seer will invite one player this evening to a private face-to-face meeting. That player that they've chosen will have no choice and must reveal if they are a faithful or a traitor.
I mean, I get they're doing it for the TV drama, but you could just tell them. They could just say, Charlotte, traitor. There you go.
The seer, well, that's everything.
I mean, apart from the fact that probably no one's going to believe the seer anyway. Because, like, my immediate thought is, obviously the traitors are going to be playing to be a seer. To be fair, if you're a traitor who gets the seer ability, lying about who you saw is just putting yourself under unnecessary suspicion. I would just always say I saw them as faithful. But maybe the fact that I personally think the only person who would ever see a traitor would be a faithful is why you should say traitor. Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Back. Here are my friends.
Is it Battle Royale?
Clowns. Each clown has either £200 worth of gold or a skull sign hidden inside their waistcoat. 10 clowns have gold, 5 have skulls. You're going to need to memorize which clown is carrying what.
Okay.
One by one, you will go up to your chosen clown and pop their balloon. Choose a clown with a skull in their waistcoat, then you lose any gold you found.
So you just remember 3 each.
And that player will be out of just this challenge. Which one of you wants to be the seer the most?
Yeah, you just divvy up the clowns, 3 each. I know there's a bit of overlap there.
There's 2 is okay.
Jake made a really great suggestion that we focus on the 5 skulls, not
Yeah.
the 10 ones who've got
Yeah.
So
Okay,
we
that's
split
good as
5
well.
of them.
Right, I've got scores
I've got
back,
this one
back,
down
back,
there.
back,
I've got
west.
that one there. I've got that one there. I've got the one by. No, I've got the first on the bottom.
Yeah, there's 6 of you and 5 skulls.
Oh my god.
I mean, this is actually mad.
This is ridiculous.
Okay, yeah, that's really hard to keep track
I
of.
literally went into hyper-focus mode and just
But yeah, just watch
saw
one
the
head.
clown like a hawk while he did his dance, and I was just like, you're not going to get out of my sight at all.
Oh, Frankie, you're going to get it wrong, aren't you?
Should I go for this one then? Go for that one.
Yes!
Yay!
We all kind of took it in turns to keep an eye on one clown each who had the skull.
Well done!
Teamwork makes the dream work. Let's go.
I am now going to ask you individually if you want to play again. So, Francesca first. Would you like to play again?
So I think I do want to. I think we could get.
Good luck.
Okay.
Woo! Freddie, do you want to play again?
Yeah, why not?
Leave the right-hand side.
Leanne?
I want to play again.
Go for it, Liam.
I want to know what's in the skull balloons. Is it skull confetti?
Charlotte,
What?
would you like to play again?
I basically don't feel confident.
Alexander, what would you like to do?
I'd say no, I don't think I'm confident enough to do it.
Jake, do you want to play
Come on,
again?
Jake. Yes, go on, Jake, lad. Hey! Love to see it. Okay. Oh, oh, it's the best mission.
I'm going to need you to each choose a chair. Before you do, each doll is worth a different amount, with the maximum amount being £1,000.
Wow.
By choosing the chair,
It's an expensive
you will
doll.
choose your doll for this next challenge. Aren't they lovely? You must
No.
take it in turns to pull your doll's cord. Each time you pull on that cord, it will give you a different amount. It can also say, you're too greedy, and therefore you won't bank any money.
Oh, that's so
You
good.
must individually decide how many times you dare to pull your doll's cord.
£300.
Wow!
Oh no. Alexander.
Okay, we know the £1,000 one is still there. Oh god, that voice. Wow. I would definitely pull again now, though. There's no way they're all just on the second one.
300 pounds.
I thought that just said greedy.
Too greedy.
Wow! Wait, so 2 of them were worth 300. I thought they were all worth different amounts.
300 pounds. Oh, how lovely. 400 pounds.
400.
One of these 2 is worth 1,000. Keep going. Keep going.
500 pounds.
Keep going.
600 pounds.
Keep going.
Jean. it's
50-50.
been fun, But I'm going to bank you.
300 pounds. 400 pounds.
She's evil.
500 pounds. 600 pounds.
I'm gonna bank my money with Camilla.
Oh, Leanne hasn't gone. So it was 1 in 3.
Done.
Oh, you're... Bank it. You're not the...
500 pounds.
You don't have the biggest. It's starting biggest is sus.
600 pounds.
I'm gonna pull.
Okay.
Claudia just laughing at her.
700 pounds.
No way.
I'm not pulling again. I've got a bag. Okay.
Smart. I'd probably have banked, as Leanne there, I'd have banked on 600, I think.
Oh man, seeing those cages again in miniature definitely brings back painful memories.
Hidden around these woods is nearly £7,000 worth of gold coins. Find as many gold coins as you can and then put them in your cage. You will then have to hoist up your own cage. This all has to happen within 5 minutes.
Wow.
If the cage too late and none of the coins you've added will be banked.
Oh, boy. Wow.
Here's the catch. I am giving you absolutely no countdown. You are going to have to work out how much time has gone
Wow.
and how much time you have left.
That's harsh.
You have 5 minutes.
Just
3,
all count out loud
2,
for the entire 5 minutes.
1, go!
Just yell it.
I need to ensure I've got it because Charlotte's got no hope because she's banked like no money this whole time. She's bloody useless.
Freddie, that's just mean. Look at Alexander.
That was very fast. Like a pony.
Petition for Alexander to be Claudia's co-host in future seasons. They just bounce off each other really well.
Oh my god.
And also, I just want more of Alexander on my TV.
Alexander is giving his coins to Frankie.
I trust Frankie as a faithful. This is really important to me because this is my route
Wow.
to clearing my name in this game.
Smart.
If I can find enough coins, Frankie can reveal anyone's identity. That's an immense power.
Why are you doing this?
Because I can't win. I don't have enough. I can't get enough coins. It's not possible.
It was really nice that he was helping me. I was slightly bewildered, and obviously I'm always suspicious.
Charlotte and Freddie should have thought of this.
I heard someone say 30 seconds, 30 seconds. So I sprinted back. Everyone's raising up their things.
They're all hoisting.
I'm normally quite good at
Frankie's
gauging
won this,
time,
surely.
and everyone was sort of slightly looking at me, but it was really hard to gauge.
Pull it, pull it, pull it.
Pull it, Alexander.
Alexander, pull it.
I don't think there's anything in Alexander's, is there? Or do they all have to be up?
Who said 30 seconds?
Me, I could have got it wrong.
Oh, right.
I
think you were a bit premature.
I might have
I've jumped the gun.
overcooked it a bit. I was panicking.
You have all hoisted your cages. You still had another 2 minutes.
Jesus!
Oh, I got that wrong.
Don't get Frankie for that. Come on, guys. I know you've banished people for worse reasons, but...
From just that third challenge, you added £5,200.
They'd have
to
hit
the
7 if
prize
they'd have got the
fund.
timing right. Easy, I reckon.
So after today's trip down memory lane, you have added a charming £9,100
Although,
to the prize
every
fund.
one found makes every
So
subsequent
well
one
done.
technically
You worked
harder to
brilliantly
find.
as a team. I'm going to announce who has won the power of the seer at the end of tonight's round table.
So they might banish them. Imagine if they banish the seer. If they banish the seer, that's going to be the best thing ever.
I'm 1000% confident that I'm going to be the seer. I need this more than anyone. If I make it through the round table, then hopefully.
I mean, there was literally 2 people filling Frankie's, so I somehow doubt that.
Get water.
He's 100% going to buy Frankie.
Hey, Frankie.
Hi.
Oh, he was giving Frankie his coins.
Did he?
I think Freddy's the only one who didn't notice that.
I guess I'm kind of asking you honestly, as a, like a, given what we've been through, what you've heard, if you're willing to tell me.
I think it's between me and Freddy tonight.
Do you have doubts about me?
I've doubts about everybody.
Oh, fine, okay. I think you might not have me to talk to after tonight as a risk. But I think it's Leanne.
Do you still think it's Leanne?
I do. I was really sure this morning. I was really sure.
Does she pretend to be murdered?
Yeah. Really sure.
Alexander, you were doing so well.
There's something about Leanne that I just don't trust.
I think it's her personality. Which doesn't make her a traitor.
Alexander, I am not a traitor. I'm not a traitor. I'm literally a faithful.
I'm not either.
How can I believe that, though?
I just feel really awful because, like, I didn't get a choice in being a traitor.
Neither did Charlotte, to be fair. Neither did any of the traitors.
There's a lot of like uncertainty there. It's like, can you trust Alexander?
I trust him less than I trust others, yeah.
You won the seer ability. Keep him in and check him, Frankie. Come on. The thing is, right, you've got to logic this out. If Alexander's a traitor, right, this is from Frankie's point of view specifically. If Alexander's a traitor, he has just helped you win the seer ability. Like, almost certainly you have won the seer ability, and almost certainly because of Alexander. Knowing full well you can check him, and seemingly wants you to check him.
If I get banished, I get banished, but I will bring her down with me.
Wow. Spiteful. To me, it makes no sense for Frankie to be suspicious of Alexander's motives, because he's just helped her as... If he's a traitor, he knows she's faithful. And he's just given her the ability to see that he's a traitor. It's nonsense. I know he could be double bluffing that, but keep him in and check him.
At the end of the round table, I will reveal who has the power of the seer. I'd like to start tonight's round table a little differently.
I think it's Frankie, and I don't think Frankie's in any danger
I would like
of being
you
banished.
all to look at each other in the eyes and say, I am a faithful.
Why? What does this
I'd like to
achieve?
stop.
I am a faithful.
I am a faithful.
I am a faithful. 100% faithful.
Leanne really thinks
I
that
am
does something,
faithful.
but doesn't think it does something when someone else does it.
I am a faithful.
I am a faithful.
Oh, that look down. Charlotte, what you doing?
You've either been very, very unfortunate,
Yeah.
or you've played a brilliant game and you're a traitor and you've put yourself, you took risks, you took gambles.
Big ones.
But maybe that's the reason why you're still here, because you took those gambles.
I don't think he's playing like a traitor. Traitors want to control the game, and Alexander's just not. He's always giving up control of the game. He took the last seat. He gave over his coins. He's... Like, traitors want control. Look at how the traitors are talking in the diary room about needing that seer ability. Alexander doesn't want it.
I thought that there was a reasonable chance that you could be covering one thing with another.
Yeah.
You mean pretending that she'd been murdered?
Yeah.
And acting like she had, right.
Yeah. And I made that relatively clear this morning.
Guys, I am not a traitor.
Oh, well, now she said that, guys. I had my doubts, but now you've said that.
I'm suspicious of Alexander a little bit, but that's only because I think the cards have been falling badly. And then with yourself, Charlotte. You had heat on you, and then you didn't, and then you're still here and you haven't been murdered, so I'm just kind of confused, potentially.
Well, I'm confused too. Well, I agree. It's weird that we're all here.
Yeah, someone had to die and someone had to live.
Alexander, I'm not going for you, if that helps with the group.
She's going for Freddy.
And then I'm thinking
This is
about
such a
this
good
morning,
season.
When I came in with a shield, you apparently already knew or pretended you didn't know. One, I don't get it because Mina didn't know. And two, did you just quickly come up with that because you've tried to murder me and wanted to make it known, oh, I knew that she had one, copy me?
From my perspective, basically what happened was I was in the bar, Mina came up to me and she said, did you see Leanne? She smiled. Do you think she's got the shield? So from my perspective, I took that as you've told her, and she was kind of telling me. So I was like, I just said, oh, I don't really know. I didn't really notice.
Why would Mina? Because Mina was kind of coming for you last night. Why would Mina tell you? And not
Mina was coming for me until the round table.
If Mina was fishing to find out who her shield was, why would she just talk to you and not anyone else?
I thought she assumed that me and Leanne were best friends, so Leanne would have told me. That was kind of the way I looked at it.
This is falling apart, Freddie. Freddie's going.
And when did she tell you this?
It was near the end of the night, near the bar, basically.
But she can't be. She wasn't. She was been banished.
Huh?
She wasn't there at the bar at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Freddie. Frederick.
Oh, Freddie.
Well, he was right. He can't lie. That's it. There's no way anyone but Freddie's going now. But is he going to Kieran this? I'm not a fan of that play. I think it's against the spirit of the game. 100% he's voting Charlotte. I don't love that play, but I understand it at the same time.
Jake, we're going to start with you.
So that Charlotte's last again.
You've gone for yourself, Freddie.
Come on, guys, start meta in the game.
Based on, obviously, what I've already said. And
the good drama is seeing if the traitor will vote for the other traitor. So Charlotte keeps going last.
Okay.
I'm not bothering counting these. It's Freddie.
You know, I've got this 50-50 in my head, and I've kind of gone a little bit with group.
Yeah, you know, it's fine.
I feel like it's going to be unanimous, except Freddie.
With you, Freddie.
Yeah.
I love you.
We just had a Shawn Michaels, I'm sorry, I love you, kick him in the face moment. I feel really bad for Freddie, like, genuinely.
Vote for yourself, Charlotte, just because I feel like I'm just a bit confused why you haven't been murdered yet.
Freddie, I've also voted for you. I just think the shield thing was really dodgy.
I'm not convinced Charlotte's going to win this now, though. I think she's been giving enough signs. I wonder if anyone's been picking up on them. She seems, like you said, Steve, she seems stressed and guilty. Today, especially.
I love you, Leanne. I love you, Frankie, so much.
Not Charlotte.
I am...
What about Alexander and Jake, actually, as well?
A traitor.
I think he got told not to say that he was recruited. I think Mina said that, and then the producers probably said to the traitors, if you get voted tomorrow, don't specify when you became a traitor. Imagine if Freddie was the seer. He's not going to be, Frankie is, but imagine if Freddie was the seer.
The fact that Freddie voted for me was not ideal.
It depends on how they choose to read it. That can read as just throwing a random vote out there, or it can read as signalling who your traitor buddy is.
On to the matter
It can read either way.
of the seer.
Oh my God.
Frankie. I feel like there's been so little tension in what's going to happen in this episode.
I can now reveal, of those sitting here, the person who banked the most gold, and therefore
Frankie
is
should
the
check
seer, is
someone other than Alexander, but then say she checked Alexander. I think Alexander's trustworthy at this point, from Frankie's perspective.
Francesca.
Yeah, obviously. Hi, editing EBEZA here. So throughout this episode, when I've been editing it, I've been thinking that maybe there is something in place where if the seer gets banished, then the second place gets the seer ability, so there's guaranteed to be a seer. And Claudia even just said then, of the people at this table, the person who banked the most gold was. So, yeah, I think that there was guaranteed to be a seer. They tracked the top two, and if number one got banished, then number two got the seer ability instead. That said, I still do think Frankie probably won. But just something I noted and wanted to put into the video. Anyway, back to the video. Think it through, Frankie. Think it through. You don't need to pick Alexander.
Francesca, come with me.
I don't know if this is me knowing stuff about the game, but maybe the fact that Freddie voted for Charlotte would make me want to check Charlotte. Maybe.
There must be another traitor.
I don't think there has to be. That's the thing.
I've got a good relationship with Frankie and a trust there. I feel confident she won't pick me.
I don't know about that. Just because you got the vote from Freddie.
Is there a possibility we've got them all?
Yeah, potential.
How many was that for?
Because we're going into it now where no one reveals themselves.
That's so scary.
It's interesting that you brought that up, Charlotte. I'd have let someone else bring that up, I think. There you go, there's the book.
Have to have a few secrets.
Oh, it's a secret passageway. It's a good job no one decided to read any books while they were there, isn't it? I would genuinely pick someone other than Alexander.
I have had suspicions about Leanne previously.
And I'd not pick Alexander and say that I had, and then
at this point in time,
tell him.
suspecting as a traitor. Jake, I've had my suspicions about as being a traitor, but he would have to be such a good one to have thrown so many traitors under the bus.
I don't think he's been that good. He defended Mina. He wasn't that instrumental in Armani.
As an affirmation.
Everyone was on Freddy.
Alexander, I have wound myself
Think.
up and
Think.
about whether or not he is a traitor.
Think, Frankie. He's not playing like a traitor.
Do I go and pick someone who I feel more confident is a faithful, like Charlotte, and
Yeah.
become an alliance?
I think so.
Or do I invite Alexander? Why did he give me the coins?
Why did he give up control of the game? Come on. Come on, Frankie. You can do this. I believe in you. Any of the other three is a better pick than Alexander, in my opinion.
My gut is that I need to clear up the people.
Oh, wait.
closest.
This is going to be the cliffhanger, isn't it?
I really hope she goes for me.
There's got to be a traitor left. I just hope it's not her and she's got the power.
There's always that 1% that they're not who you thought you were, and you have to worry about that.
The worst case, she's a traitor, and she knows we're all faithful.
Yeah.
But then, for example, you,
Yep.
she comes out and says to me, he's a traitor.
Whatever she says about me is filtered through her.
I mean, yeah, obviously. That's the most obvious thing you've said by a long way, Alexander.
The seer has made their decision.
To dragging this out, this is definitely the cliffhanger.
The person they want to invite to their private meeting is...
Boom. Oh, no, okay. I'm waiting for the credits to interrupt this. I really am.
Charlotte.
Okay, I'm more shocked there's not a cliffhanger.
Charlotte, you will have to reveal your true identity to Francesca.
I think she reacted quite well there. And she's sowed the seeds of doubt. I'm a bit gutted that they all know. I thought this was going to be secret who they got to see.
This takes me into a space of playing against someone I really like.
I mean, the thing is, this is just a faithful win now because you just, unfortunately, you just get rid of Charlotte and Frankie. The other three.
The problem is there's so many scenarios.
I know, this seer thing is a big problem.
And why has Frankie chose Charlotte? Is she thinking about the vote from Freddie?
It's as good a reason to pick someone as any. See, the thing is, Frankie and Charlotte are going to be on separate teams. Categorically. Because they're in conflict. So you just get rid of both. There's no way there's two traitors left, right? You just get rid of both and then split the money 3 ways.
My mind is just whirring, like, where do I go from here? How does this play out?
How this plays out is you lose, I'm afraid, Charlotte.
It is literally her word against mine.
Yeah, but they can just get rid of both of you. I don't think... surely there's no world where Charlotte wins here. So, thoughts. Yeah, the first one is just to reiterate. I don't think there's any world where Charlotte wins now. If I'm Jake, Alexander, or Leanne, I'm like, okay, so we banish those two, and then we'll figure out if we think there's a traitor amongst us 3. But we banish those 2. Like, because they're going to be at each other, and there's no real way of telling. And I don't think there's any reason to just choose one side over the other. There's no real incentive. If you're Jake, what's your incentive to keep Frankie or Charlotte around? One of them is a traitor, categorically. Even Alexander, who trusts Frankie so much that he put all his stock in her, there's no reason for him to keep her around, unfortunately. Which sucks, because I really hoped Francesca was going to win. There's a chance that only 2 of them win, like 2 of them vote out the other one, because Alexander and Leanne are still unsure of each other. So I think, hard prediction, Jake's going to win some money. Hard prediction, Jake wins money. Definitely. 100%. Hard prediction, Charlotte gets nothing. 100%. Other hard prediction, Frankie gets nothing. But as for Leanne and Alexander, I think they're kind of a bit 50-50. Too much of a threat is Jake. Yeah, but there's no murder, so Jake can be as much of a threat as he wants. This is reality television. Yeah, this is great. I mean, this is good reality television. Most of it's not. Anyway, right, let's finish the YouTube video. So, yeah, Jake wins money. Charlotte and Frankie 100% don't win money. Alexander and Leanne are less than 100% to win money, but more than 50% each, I would say. If it comes down to Alexander versus Leanne, and Jake gets the king make, then I think Jake will side with Alexander and say that Leanne recruited Freddy and that's why there was no kill. So, Jake, definitely. Alexander, most likely, also to win money. Leanne, slightly less likely, but still very likely. Frankie and Charlotte, nothing. No chance. Yeah, 100%. 100% Jake's winning money. I don't see a world where he doesn't. Yeah. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. This episode has cemented this as my favourite season. Like, of the Traitors. But yeah, we're going to finish up here for YouTube viewers. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new here. Leave a like. Yeah, all that good stuff. Check the links to Twitch, Patreon, so you can fully participate in this, in what we do here. And yeah, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been EBEZA. You've been amazing, and I'll see you next time.
Hello.